Hello there. I'm here with Mr. Stay Sly himself. It's been a while since we've both been in this garage working. We have a project. I did a thing. Tired of being miserable, so cold anyway. So we bought a big old heater. We're gonna try and hang it up here in this corner above the plasma table. And the first thing we need to do is take all these natural gas jets out and put in these fancy dancy propane jets. So that's what he's working on right now. He already popped the cover off. He works quick. I didn't get the camera out.
My fault.
Sorry, Malin. Here we go. All right, this little bugger fought me. You're supposed to pull this out. There's a spring and a cap in there that you discard that's for the natural gas setup, and we needed to put our spring and cap in for propane setup. I think I got a little bit of a clip of that, but the cap that went back inside here felt pretty unhappy, and I didn't love it. So the camera went away and we focused on that for a while. But Caleb's gonna be plugging stuff back in, and we're gonna put the screws back in the orifice holder thingy, gas tube sprayer doojab, and there's my palm. And yeah, we'll get there. All right, here we go. All right, we've been down here playing around for a little bit. Caleb is, to show you. Caleb is cutting some unistrut down on the old trusty horizontal bandsaw from Harbor Freight that I got off of Facebook Marketplace that went through my last barn fire, or well, our only barn fire, but that thing's a champion. We got some plumbing things done, some 1/2-inch black iron stuff. Like we went. There's a 1/2-inch stub coming out of the back of the heater. We went union, 2-inch nipple, T, 2 or 2.5 or 3-inch nipple, cap, nipple on top, and then this is a flare to 1/2-inch pipe thread adapter that will go into our soft gas line right up in there at the end of that hose. From that hose, it comes into a black iron elbow, black iron pipe all the way down this, and goes down under the workbench to another soft line that we're gonna poke out and run on a propane cylinder. So, like I said, Caleb is cutting some unistrut. We'll figure out how to mount to the top of this where we can hang it. We've got a couple 2x8s sitting here that we're gonna laminate together, figure out the angles, and then hang them from vertical post to vertical post to create a triangle in this corner and hang that big heater from. Yeah, so that's it in a nutshell. That's what we're working on. Yeehaw, wish us luck. Thank you. Well, these are the pieces of angle that Melinda cut earlier. I'm just gonna mark out a couple spots in them to drill holes. They're gonna mount to the vertical posts and our beam that Caleb just put together will rest on them. All right, we got this hung. I'm not sure exactly how much of that I showed you because we took it up and down like 3 times, re-lagging everything in place. But as you can see, we've got big old 3x5 by 1/4 inch thick pieces of angle, lagged all the way through the posts. Then we built a little header out of 2x8s, stood them up, cut them on an angle, lagged those into the post as well. We've got these spreaders with unistrut on top, lagged into the top of that, and our all thread hanging down, ready to accept Mr. Big Maxx heater. We've got Caleb out here grabbing a stack of pallets because my tractor will not lift that heater high enough. So our plan is, he's gonna bring those in here. We're gonna manhandle this heater down on top of the stack of pallets, hoping to gain a couple feet of elevation, and then we can use the tractor to hold it up in place while we secure it. Yay, here we go. Okay, not sure where this left off, but we are about done for the night. We're gonna call it. We've used up all the pieces I have. Here, I actually have this one 3-foot piece left, straight piece for the vent, but that would send it literally like 3 feet outside the barn. It would just look super goofy. So what they say for the vent is that it needs to be 12 inches past your overhang, or whatever that term is. I can't remember the term, but I'll show you what we've got. It's pretty well ready to go, other than, like I said, I need to go back over to Menards and pick up a 1-foot piece. They sell them in 1-foot pieces. I'll return this one and get that in the morning. But I mean, first of all, it looks sweet. It's up there. I think my phone might have died while we were time-lapsing putting it up, but we've got the gas line hooked up into our drip leg there. We've got our 45 vent coming out of the back for the exhaust. Here's where my little 1-foot piece is gonna go. And then I gotta finish putting that thimble in, but and then it exhausts outside. So we'll take you outside now and show you what it looks like outside. And we're outside working in the dark, so we got the work lights put up. But here from a distance, she sticks about 16, 18 inches outside the building there. Ow. And like I said, I gotta finalize it, and I'm gonna caulk it and everything in that joint, but look how nice that looks. Out past the gutter, obviously, well past the gutters. And yeah, here we go. Sorry, you're looking at the light. Anyway, like I said, got a couple things to do tomorrow, and I'll see you then. All right, I'm back down here the next day. It is freezing cold outside. I wish that we could have got this thing hooked up yesterday. Oh well. Melinda and I went and helped her dad this morning. We moved some flooring. Stopped at Menards, picked up, returned the long piece of exhaust that we had, and picked up the short piece that I needed. Here, hold on a second. Oh, I can't get it out of the bag. This guy. And I have went ahead and pulled my 45 and adapter down off the back of the heater there. And I'm gonna go ahead and stick that short piece on there, put it back up there, and connect that guy. And hopefully we will be on our way. We'll see how it goes. Yeah. This is actually just a steel band that kind of goes over these tangs, and then they get bent over like you just saw I did. You can see the gasket in here, and then the other end of this has a flare on it, and it kind of fits down in there, and it fits up nice and snug there, and it's gasketed, so there's no need for this foil tape. I put this foil tape on this end because there isn't a gasketed connection on the adapter that actually hooks to the heater. So I went ahead and taped that, but all the rest of these joints shouldn't need tape, and this is stainless steel. This should last a lifetime. Yeah.
It's cold. Alright, so we got the silicone on outside. The next step is to now install the thermostat, which these heaters say that they are Wi-Fi capable or compatible, whatever.
Smart thermostat.
Smart thermostat, yeah. Pretty much you can put whatever thermostat that you want up on that.
We hope this one's smart compatible because we bought a red tag item at Menards, so you can't return it. But it was super cheap for smart thermostat. It was $65.
Yep, and should be able just to download the app on your phone, and the idea is that we can control it from the house, which would be awesome. So here we go.
Okay, it is days later. I was fiddling around with this thing. I ended up with propane leaks. Yeah, I don't know. It was kind of a nightmare, but there at the end, I think you saw us pull the clear plastic off of our newly hung thermostat. This guy. So, and I know it looks dirty right now, but I don't know why. There. That's a little more better. Anyhow, I'm going to plug it in. Oh. Okay. 48 degrees in here. That seems accurate. Is this a touchscreen? No. Alright, let's just figure this thing out. Oh! Okay. Sounds like the exhaust fan kicked on. It's 48, it's set for 65. Let's just turn it. There's no reason to have it that warm in here. Let's try 55. Igniter. Oh! It lit, I think. The igniter just quit. I don't know. It's not blowing yet, but oh! 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 Oh, you can see the fan moving in the back. At least I can. It is moving air, and it smells hot. Gotta be a good thing, right? That's gotta be a good thing. I think it's a good thing. I hope it's a good thing. Dude, that is moving air. I can feel it out here. I'm out here. Oh. Alright, so it still says 48, obviously. I kind of want to let it run for a little bit. Ooh, the air is warm. Oh, the air's getting warm. I'm gonna let it run for a little bit and I'll check back in. Ah! Alright, the hyperlapse I just let you watch was 21 minutes and some seconds. I'm gonna bring you down here. Ugh. This says 54 right now. Oop, it just changed to 55. So the heater's still running. I don't know if it's gonna kind of taper off. I feel like the air just started really getting hot. I don't know if it takes that long for it to really start getting hot. I mean, it was warm, obviously, but you know, I was standing on this little ladder with my hand up in front of it, trying to kind of just gauge how it felt. But yeah, it's still moving some pretty warm air here. But yeah, I'm interested to watch it kick off, or I don't know what it's gonna do. I guess it'll act like the furnace in your house. This thermometer says I'm at 56. Oop. The big fan just kicked off, so it's still exhausting. Or no, the exhaust fan just kicked off. It's still blowing. Yeah. So it must not be heating anymore. It's probably just blowing air over the coils, I would guess, to cool them off. Yeah, the air's getting cooler now. Well, I mean, you know, hey, there you go. It's pretty cool. We got a heater in the barn now. Heck yeah, brother. I'm gonna set that thing, you know, maybe back down to like, cause I'm kind of actually, you know, 55 degrees, that's pretty nice to work in. Like, long sleeve shirt. I'll put some gloves on. I'll be happy. You know, not everything I touch is going to be ice cold. Yeah. Oh, this is going to be great. I'm over the moon about a heater in the barn. I am over the moon. If you can't tell, my welding table is still pretty cold, but it's a little bit further away. But yeah, if I'm able to keep this joint at, you know, 50 degrees or whatever, 45 even, just not let it dip down below freezing, not let this stupid water table get to be a big ice cube, that's gonna be so good. Oh, I'm excited. All right, cool. I'm gonna get some work done. Thank you for hanging out.